Today is Tuesday, July 3rd, 2012. Today is the day before a very special holiday in this country. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, which in America is a huge deal because it's our Independence Day. It's the day that we told the British that we didn't need them and that we were going to be a country all on our own. It was the day that we stood up for ourselves and set out to be the country that we knew we could become. It's super, 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 super special, and I actually really love this holiday. I recently went through a battle with depression, which is actually, I found out, incredibly common. But it was weird for me because when I was a kid, I was always super happy and I was always ready for a challenge, and I was always like, hit me with your best shot, I'm gonna shove it back in your face and I'm gonna show you how much better I am than you think that I am. Does that make sense? It made sense in my head, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. But this was actually like a pretty crazy thing for me, that I went from being that happy person to all of a sudden I was angry and I was sad all the time, and I didn't know what to do with myself and I didn't know how to fix it, but I knew that I wanted to. Eventually, it got to this point where I knew I couldn't fix it by myself, so I sat down my parents and I told them that at some point I was going to need to see somebody. When I look back on that, I look back on that with pride because I know that that was one of the times that I was the strongest that I've ever been. You know, admitting that you're defeated and you need help is one of the toughest things that a person can do. And I'm so happy that I did it. My parents found a counselor and I went weekly and I talked to her and we discussed everything that I was feeling, and I finally felt like I had somebody that I could talk to, even though I had a bunch of friends and I had a bunch of people around me, but I never felt like I could show them what was really happening inside my head because I was scared that they were going to run away. But I knew that my counselor wasn't going to, because, I mean, obviously this is her job. I told her everything, and she suggested that I find myself a notebook. And she said, okay, write your feelings, write questions, write anything you want. This will help you get better. And I started writing in it constantly. I'm not gonna read you like everything, but I will share this page. This is my most favorite page in the entire world. It's actually a folder, and I wrote all my favorite quotes down, so I'm gonna read you a few of them. My favorite quote in the whole wide world is said by Annette Funicello, who I think is one of the most beautiful women that have ever graced this planet. But she said, "Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful." It's by J.K. Rowling, and she said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default." Mitchell Davis, also Live, Love, Live, he said, "Be yourself and I promise people will enjoy it, and if they don't, forget them." Audrey Hepburn said, "The best thing to hold on to in life is each other." It's funny because the quote that helped me the most is actually from Harry Potter, and it's, "Happiness can be found in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the light." If we go to 4th of July, it says basically that I want to get better. And by next 4th of July, which is this 4th of July, I expect to be halfway there. I am happy to report that I am not only halfway there, but I feel like I am 3/4 of a way there to being the Kaylin that I used to be, but not really, because obviously this is going to change you. With the help of a lot of people around me, with the help of you, Lizzie, and all of you guys who are watching, you guys are helping me in this battle. Like, this is not something that obviously, it doesn't get better in a day, it doesn't get better in a month, and it definitely can't be done in a year, but I am on that road to being a better, stronger person. Last year at the same time, I was weaker and I was sad, but I knew that I could be better. Just like America knew that they could be better. If you guys have anything that you've overcome, or if you guys have any personal stories, maybe you don't want to share them in the comments, but if you ever need to talk, just know that you can inbox me on my channel, X Crash and Burn. You can find me on Twitter, you can direct message me, or, you know, on Tumblr, message me, anything you need. If you guys need to talk, I am here. I want to help because we're friends. We're friends. It's that simple. And being my friend means that I am giving you my all. So, also, in honor of tomorrow, I have presents for you. Hold on. I got you guys a fortune cookie to share. Do you guys want to read your fortune? Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I'm scared. What if it's a sucky fortune? Alright, your fortune is, everybody who's watching. It's alright to have butterflies in your stomach. Just get them to fly in formation. That is your fortune. So, thanks again. You guys are awesome. Lizzie, you're beautiful and amazing, and I can't wait to hear from you on Friday. Sorry that this video was so weird, but it was just what came out. So I guess it was needed to be said. But yeah, I love you all, and enjoy your cookie that I'm gonna eat. Say when you want some fortune cookie.